Good evening, children. Today we are going to learn about asexual and sexual reproduction in plant. Okay. So before entering the class, we have to know about the reproduction. What is mean by reproduction? So reproduction is the biological process. Okay. So here many processes there, chemical process, physical process, like the biological process. Okay, by which two individual of organisms produced from the parents. We are all coming from the parents. No, that one is called as a reproduction. All the living organisms want reproduction for the entry of new offsprings. Okay, it has the three factors. Reproduction has three factors. So first one is process for extension of species. What is mean by extensions? இருப்பு எவ்வளவு இருக்கு இன்னும். Okay, then bring suitable changes through variation. You and your brother is not like same, right? But you are all come from your parents, but you both are not same. That one is called as a variation. So offsprings for their survival on earth. Next generation they want to survive, so that one is called as a reproduction. Is the reproduction is not done means next generation no human means, so that one is called as a survival of earth. Okay, so reproduction, once again I am saying, reproduction is a biological process by which new individual of organisms are produced from their parents. It has three factors: process for extension of species, bring suitable changes through variation, offsprings for their survival on earth. And main thing is, the plant reproduction is not only for our own survival, but also for the continuation and extension of all the organism, since later directly or indirectly depends on the plants. Okay, so we know about the reproduction. Now it is a plant reproduction, how the plants are reproduced. So it is not important only for the own survival, அது மட்டும் இருக்கணும்னு நினைக்கல, but also for the continuation and extension of all other organisms. மற்ற organism இருக்கிற மாதிரி that also continues their generations. Okay, so it is something, it is directly occurs, the plants, the cross pollination, self pollination, you know that. So that kind of directly or indirectly depends on the plant. Each plant is differ from the reproduction. Okay, so only reproduction is done by the not a plant, the animals also do the reproduction. Okay, I already said no, each plants having different type of reproduction. Okay, so now we are going to learn about types of reproduction. Okay, so main two types of reproduction occurs in the plants. One is asexual and another one is sexual. So asexual reproduction means the reproduction method with help of the reproduction method which helps to produce its own species without involvement of gametes. Okay, so what does mean by gametes? Gametes, it's two types of gametes is there, no? Male gamete and female gamete, right? You know that. So reproduction method, asexual means the organism produce its own species without involvement of gametes. Okay, then you guess what is the difference between asexual and sexual? Here no involvement of gametes, right? So here the fusion of male and female gametes. Here gametes are involved, involvement of gametes is there. Okay, so what is the meaning of what is the definition of sexual reproduction? Fusion of male and female gamete. Okay, so it's fuse and produce the offsprings. Okay, is this clear for you? So once again say, asexual means the reproduction method with the help to produce its own species without the involvement of gametes. Okay, so sexual means fusion of male and female gamete produce the offsprings. Okay, just think what we learned first we learned about the reproduction. Second thing is what? Types of reproduction. Third thing is different type of asexual reproduction. Okay, so here the lower plants, fungi, animals show different method of asexual reproduction. Only the higher organism are sexual reproduction is done. Okay, so here lower plants means what? That algae, fungi, then some of the animals show the different methods of asexual reproduction. Okay, let me let me see about some methods of or types of different types of asexual reproduction. Okay, so first type is conidia formation. So example is aspergillus and penicillium. So now we will see the conidia formation. So this one is a parent plant, this one is a conidium. Okay, this one is a conidium. Okay, so if the plant or mature, this conidios or mature, it is detached from the parent plant, then it is forming new plant. Okay, is it clear? So this one is a conidium. This is when it is mature, it is detached from the parent plant and live with other plant. Okay, so we see the example of penicillium. Now this is the image of the penicillium. Then the conidia example is aspergillus. No, this is the aspergillus. Okay, see, this is this is a conidia. So when these conidias are mature, it is detached from their parents' plants and live in other new plant. So next one is budding. Example, yeast and hydra. See, this is a yeast. Okay, so here this one is a yeast. Here bud is created and the bud is mature, growing is there, then it is breaking into two and it's breaking into many and produce. Next, it all produce the new plants. Okay, so this is a bud begins from the parent plant. Nucleus copies or divide and bud receive the copy and bud now became a separate daughter cell. The budding produce chains of the cell. Then it is okay. So see here also the same condition is there. If we see all the plants, all the diagrams, that also showing that way only. Okay, so this one is budding in hydra. Okay, we can see the examples yeast and hydra. First we saw the yeast, now we can see the hydra. Okay, see this one is a hydra's diagram. So here also bud is there. Okay, easily we can find that. So here this one is a parent plant. Okay, so this parent plant here the initiation of bud is there. No, so this is the mother plant of mother of hydra. This is a initiation of bud. This bud can grow as a tentacles and the bud fully produced and it is detached from the parent plant. It is a separated plant. Okay, like this the reproduction is done in the asexual. So next one is fragmentation. Example Spirohyra. Now you can see the Spirohyra. This one is Spirohyra. This one we saw in the lab also. We have the slide. So in your 11th practical we saw the Spirohyra. Do you remember that? So see, this one is a Spirohyra. So here this is a fragment. One fragment, this one fragment, this one fragment. So it's break and produce new plant, grow as a new plant. Okay, is it clear for you? So the last two types is production of gemma and regeneration. So here the production of gemma, the example is Markensia, then regeneration planaria. Okay, now we can see the Markensia. So see here, so this one is a Markensia. But the planaria of regeneration, the example of planaria is a animal. Okay, this one is a flatworm. Okay, here only the regenerations occurs. Okay, is it clear for you? See here, this one is a planaria. Okay, here reproduction is done by the asexual reproduction. Okay, so let me see now, say together. So this one's a different types of asexual reproduction is conidia, budding, fragmentation, production of gemma and regeneration. And I also say the examples also, study the examples also. So you or your brother is not same, right? But after the asexual reproduction, thousands of offsprings are formed. Okay, the thousands of offsprings are same. So that one is called as a clone. Okay, so here the individuals formed by the asexual reproduction, morphologically and genetically identical. Okay, so here if the gemma is produced, Markensia means that 500 Markensia is produced, means the 500 Markensias are same. Yeast means 500 yeast are same, morphologically and genetically identical. So that one is called as a clone. Very important 2-mark question. Once you say the individuals formed by asexual reproduction, morphologically and genetically identical, that one is called as a clone. Thank you, children. Today we see about the we see about the reproduction, types of reproduction and different types of asexual reproduction. Okay, so I will give you some questions. You will study and send the papers to us. Okay, thank you so much for watching.